Hello everybody, this is Xenocat8235343 welcoming you back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. In this part, we're heading to Colony 9. Because we got side quests to do. What do I want to start with? I haven't decided yet. My plan was just, let's get to Colony 9 and do some side stuff. There are lots of quests to do here, though. So many quests. Also, Melanie and Ricky say hello to Colony 9 for the first time. They haven't been here yet. I should have planned this better. I really should have planned this better. I would just want to jump in. We're done with you. So anyway, our goal at this point in the plot pretty much is to finish up all of the remaining Colony 9 quests, which is a lot. I'm aware. It's a lot. Do we want to start? We should start. We could start with... We should start with that one, because we should start with the ones that are kind of like one-offs. I think that's a good plan. Oh, sorry. There's a few one-offs here. First up's Ryan. He's got a quest that we have. He's got some comments on a quest over in the residential district. Figuring out which quests I should do first. Always. Darn it, the NPC left because it's too late in the day. Hi Dionysus. Or Dionysus, I don't know how to say it. Hey there, young lady. Yeah, we need to talk to you. Sure, we're all ears. And he wants us to bring him Medicinal Brog Oil. We're gonna get some crappy rewards at this point in the game, but it's a quest. Change the time. Yeah. I figure we'll take care of some of the, like, smaller, less chainy quests first. We'll get to the more important quests later. But for now... Let's kill some two Brogs.
Done and dusted. I will give it my
all,
no matter the enemy.
Yeah, we're overpowered for this.
Let's get this done and dusted. Ricky can win by himself. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
We got silver chests though, so I'm happy. That was fast. That's not how that works usually, I don't think. Killing an enemy really quickly guarantees a rare drop, but we got 2 rare drops right there. I mean, generally if you do the exact same things in battle against the same enemy with the same party at the same levels, you're gonna get the same chest rewards from them. Because all the RNG is based on time passing, but it's in terms of drops, but it's so hard to manipulate that. And we get the key to a long life. It's done. Cool. We did Dionysus's little quest. It's not that important. Oh no, I do want to keep this going. I'm gonna do... Oh, okay. We need to swap out our main character again. This time for Shulk. It's gonna basically be... I mean, this section of the game is just swap out the main character a whole bunch. Like all these side quests, it's just gonna be swapping out the main character. And we're gonna do Françoise's quest. Oh dear. You do have a problem. Yay, Shulk and Million. I would like this party to get Affinity. I want everyone to get Affinity. Yeah, by the way, the people here, since we haven't done quests here since we, like, the Mechon attack, a lot of people here are still fussing over things that happened from the Mechon attack in Colony 9. Like, like, that's the attack she was referring to. Like, we really just abandoned this place, but their problems didn't go away, so we're gonna do them now. And they're like, oh, thank you for helping. And I'm like, I realize this is too late in the game, but sure. Oh, hey, we already had the items. That's always nice. I don't know what happened. There was a little glitch. I don't know if it showed up in the recording. Nice, there's our 3 stars with Colony 9.
Hello?
Wait, you've already seen everything. Anyway, after this event, after that quest, there's a sort of like Affinity event thing that happens. And we talk to Arnott after completing that quest. I'm going to save before doing it because there's 2 options, and I'm going to try to get as far down the first option as I can right now. With 3 stars in Colony 9, which is kind of iffy. Yeah. And the nice thing about these standalone quests that I've chosen, that I'm realizing, is that none of them require any affinity, so this is a really good thing, really good place to start. Although we have enough affinity to do we have enough affinity to do most of the quests here at this point. We're not going to really get stuck, I don't think. Especially if I'm on top of picking up affinity chart points. So I'm going to save real quick. Actually, I'm going to swap my party leader again. Because I don't think it matters for the last quest we're doing. Melanie and Ricky don't comment on too many quests in the area, but they will comment on some of the quests here. That's why I waited for them. So anyway, we did save, right? Just want to make sure. I'm a little bit worried.
Hello.
So we're gonna do the bad option first, because that's what I always do. The bad option is she's doing fine. And he's like, looks like I can go back to work and stop worrying. And yeah. So that gives us together apart, which is what would happen no matter what. Now I believe if we go back to Françoise, over in the residential district.
Hello?
She's not happy because he's not coming home. So they're near divorce now. Yeah. We kind of accidentally ruined their marriage. And now I believe if we forget who it is that we have to talk to for the last step. No, I think it's Arnott again. I'm not sure if we can trigger this last step yet, which is, if we can, it's no big deal. I can figure out what the Affinity link says.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna give me the thing, so I'm gonna quickly figure out... look up what this link is. Oh no, it doesn't actually extend in this case. So that's all the Affinity chart updates we get, essentially. Just that. So we're gonna backtrack, because we don't want to destroy their marriage. You know, I'd like to not destroy people's marriages. But first I'm gonna go to 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.
Hello.
And we're gonna say, you're gonna ask for yourself. The time change doesn't matter for this.
Hello. Hello.
And we're gonna pick up that Kantz link. The Kantz link you can pick up without doing the quest. But, because we told him to go home, Arnott and Kantz are gonna link as role model. If we had done this before the quest, they would have had a yellow link. I mean, the link we get initially here is the same. But when we go talk to Françoise... like, the link we get initially from Arnott here is the same. But going back to Françoise, and telling her that he's coming home...
Hello?
makes her quite happy. And just by telling him to go home, we've saved their marriage. Yay! Love to see happy people. Yeah, I mean, we're basically going to take care of most of the Colony 9 Affinity chart stuff in this session. Yeah, we're starting to get some of Colony 9 connected together. It's a slow process. We have one more quest to do today. And I'm hoping to do... yeah, we definitely can do another quest today. This video has not been going on very long. Okay, no... I'm just trying to make sure that there's no one comments on this quest. I'm pretty sure no one comments on the quest. Yeah. There's different rewards for the different routes. I will be showing off both routes of this quest. And then choosing the one that I think is better and explaining why. This next quest has multiple routes, and you can argue for which one is better or not in terms of the Affinity chart. It doesn't really matter in terms of raw rewards at this point in the game. The equipment that you get from this quest isn't going to be worth it at this point. Although, generally I would prefer the A route for equipment if you were doing this early game. But if you're not doing this early game, like me, like I'm doing this super late...
Hello?
Right, I can't do that. Then the equipment doesn't matter so much, and I like to choose the one that's better for Affinity. Overall. Factoring in all of the Affinity links that both result directly and indirectly from this quest, from the route that you choose in this quest, because you get 3 Affinity links that are updated automatically, and then there's one that isn't. And if you don't factor in the one that isn't, that changes, you get a vastly different result for which Affinity link is better or worse. For which overall Affinity is better or worse. Because the way this works is, one route leads to a blue, 2 yellows, and a red. The other one leads to a blue, a green, and 2 oranges. In terms of Affinity links. So there's a blue link either way, so that cancels out. So then it's what's better, 2 yellow links and a red link, or 2 orange links and a green link? And I would argue that the 2 orange links and the green link are better. Because the yellow link is kind of a neutral link. And not that great. Also, if you take the A route, an NPC disappears forever. So, I'd like to not make that NPC disappear forever. Basically, Leopold's in debt. And King Squeeze is like, hey, I'd like you to repay your debt. Sorry about that. Jeez, these coughing fits are real bad. Leopold's like, I have to pay him somehow. So I don't have to choose my route yet. For a little while. So I'm going to do everything that I can do before choosing my route, before I save. Just so that we don't have to see it multiple times, you know? So yeah, the first step is to talk to them. To talk to Leopold, and he's like, I have this problem. Please help me. And then we head back here to King Squeeze.
What's up?
And he's like, yeah, I am, but I just want him to pay back the money he owes me. Like, he just needs to stop splashing out on his girlfriend. King Squeeze is fed up with Sylvia and with him spending money on his girlfriend. But we find out here, Sylviane is working for King Squeeze this whole time to make sure that he's spending lots of money. And King Squeeze wants to repossess his house. And Sylviane is like, oh my god, you would say that. And Sylviane's like, you're the one who's gonna get money from this. I don't care that much. You know, Sylviane is not doesn't care a whole lot. She's not super invested in this. And King Squeeze is adamantly denying everything that we just saw. Pretty much. He's like, there's nothing. That we need to do there. But we get an Affinity chart update. We love Affinity chart updates. It's creditor debtor from Leopold to King Squeeze. So yeah, King Squeeze is now on the map. And this is the point where I have to choose a route. Because I have to talk to either Leopold or Sylviane. And yeah, they each take me down a separate route of this quest. So we're gonna save again. And we're gonna start with Leopold's route, because it's actually the bad route, is to talk to Leopold. And he's like, that's silly. That can't be it. She's just been a big spender since forever. She's not spending my money to line King Squeeze's pockets. But he's like, what if I sabotage King Squeeze's business? And so we need to find some Caterpile Poison. And then Leopold exposes him in a fake interview. Like, what the heck? Leopold, what are you doing? I could trade for this. But, you know, this video is not going to be terribly long. It's 20 minutes. I feel like I'm gonna be able to get the Caterpile Poison that I need in a fairly short amount of time. Given that the battles are gonna take like no time. Because we're taking on big scary level 6 enemies. Oh no. Maybe a level 10 unique monster if I get unlucky. I would totally fight that unique monster again for Caterpile Poison though. Because he can drop it. So the unique monster respawn, but I'm not too worried.
I'm not so partial to these.
Ricky can win by himself.
Summon! We took this victory together.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Let's get this done and dusted.
Ricky can win by himself.
I will give it
Yeah,
my
don't even
all,
bother me.
no matter the enemy. Let's get this done and dusted.
Ricky can win by himself.
I would
I
totally
will
fight
give it
Celeb
my
for a
all,
better
no
chance
matter
of
the enemy.
killing these.
Let's get this done and dusted. I will give it my all,
Assassinate.
no matter the enemy.
You gotta move them
Ricky
back
can
here.
win by himself.
Also, he just missed. I should point that out. He just can't hit us.
Just a little more. Keep it up, everyone.
And he's dead already. Oh hey, we got an achievement. Nice. We've been getting a lot of those. Hoping for Caterpile Poison. It's not super common. But the gold chest is a better chance. And that was the last one I needed. Perfect. We're not going to save this progress, unfortunately, but it was fun. Oh, we're not going to save it, meaning that I didn't really get that achievement. Oh, shucks. I'm going to kill some random Caterpile. I'm going to kill that group of Caterpiles off screen after this video, I think. Or at the end of the video, just for funsies. Because we're not saving this route. But I feel like since I'm so close to that achievement, I should just get the achievement. Since technically that achievement isn't going to be saved. We didn't actually get that achievement. Because this is a route of the quest that I'm not actually going to do.
What's up?
It's unfortunate, but whatever. And we talk to him, give him the sneak the poison into his pocket. Essentially. Yeah. I mean, basically by doing this, we're using illegal methods to take down a pretty terrible speed.
Yes?
Here. Yeah, he will. And we get an impoverished critic done. And financial planning, which is the one that actually gives us rewards. We get ranger shoes for this route. That's the only difference, is that the other route will give us different stuff. I'm gonna go around and grab the affinity chart. The affinity links real quick. We have endless love between Leopold and Sylviane. Accomplices between Sylviane and King Squeeze, and got revenge between Leopold and King Squeeze, which is a red link. Or red link there. But
Well,
no, I shouldn't be talking to you.
Yes?
If we talk to Leopold, Arnott's not as much of a fan of him now. So that link has dropped down to yellow. So, like, yeah, we improved his relationship with his girlfriend. But all his other relationships got a lot worse. And this is the better ending for Sylvienne in terms of Sylvienne and King Squeeze. No, actually. The only relationship that would be worse if I do the other route is is Leopold and Sylvienne's. All the other relationships that were affected here are better with the other route. And so, we're going to be reloading this save. Time to travel back in time. Back to before I made the decision. And we're going to talk to Sylvienne.
Hello.
I'm bringing this up, and Sylvienne's like, oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, he's been doing this. And Sylvienne's like, I don't want to work for him anymore, but... hey, you can find this. And she's like, I want to stay with Leopold. I don't want to work for him anymore. You can, like, here's exactly how you can confront him and get him to stop harassing Leopold. I don't care about him anymore. And I'm like, that's real nice. You know? Isn't there a place I can jump off over here? I feel like there's a place I can jump off over here. I thought there was a place I could jump off in this area. I mean, there's the red item one down there. I mean, I know there's a place I can jump off just down here. We're gonna grab the top secret orders. Get me back into Colony 9 proper. I feel like I should do this. I should kill the insects so that I get the achievement for real. Gosh, I don't know what to do about that achievement. That's bothering me now. The fact that I got an achievement in like a fake, in like a place where I was just gonna reset out of it, so I could still get the achievement later. Like,
What's up?
I'll go to save out of it. And we give proof for him. And he's like, don't tell people. I'll give you stuff, which is cork boots and the same amount of gold experience. And you keep this to yourself. Now, at first glance, this looks like it's worse. Because King Squeeze and Sylvienne are the dastardly duo with green affinity. Things are awkward between Leopold and Sylvienne. I mean, they're not broken up, but it's just their relationship suffered a hit. You know, they're down to orange. And King Squeeze and Leopold are complicated, down to yellow. Which is not as bad as red. Down to orange, which is not as bad as red. This green link is a huge improvement from the yellow link. Is an improvement from the yellow link that we got here. The orange is up from the red. This orange is down from the blue link that we had earlier. But we're going to improve Leopold's relationship with Arnott by doing this.
Yes? Yes?
Yeah, if we talk to Leopold, he's like, you know, Arnott really likes him. So yeah, Leopold gets the blue link still. But this time it's with Arnott. Like, seriously, at this point, Arnott and Leopold like each other more than they like their significant others. What is up with that? Also, by the way, this is Affinity link that you would get either way.
Hello.
Well, yeah. Talking to Sylvia in here. This Affinity link does not change. You just get it after this quest either way. There's envy between Sylvia and Françoise, who are cousins. It turns out. Jeez. Okay, so you're married. So you're dating. You're a fan of your wife's cousin's boyfriend's writing. Okay. Cool. I just like to have King Squeeze still around for trades and stuff. He doesn't have anything super important, but it's nice to keep him around just in case. You never know. Gosh, this video is kind of long. You know, I feel like going and beating up those Caterpiles just to make sure that I get that, just to get that achievement, and then we'll call it a day. We've done all the quests that we need to do today. But I want to beat up some Caterpiles just because we saw the achievement this part. I feel like I should get it for real, you know? So we're going to get it for real.
Let's get this done and dusted. I will give it my all, no matter
I don't know
the
if the
enemy.
big guy will spawn.
Ricky can win by himself.
Big guy is not spawned. Spawning today.
Let's get this done and dusted.
Ricky can win by himself.
I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
That's fine, actually. This is another insect.
Summon Aqua! Summon! Good job, all. But we cannot be reckless.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
That does count as an insect. It's just an aerial insect instead of a... Oh, that was actually really good because we need that drop
Let's
for
get
later.
this done and dusted.
We're gonna need some
I
of
will
those
give it my
items for
all,
later.
no matter the
So,
enemy.
good thing to get
Ricky
one
can
now.
win by himself.
Let's get this done and
I just
dusted.
want to have therapeutic
I will
fast
give
and
it my
Caterpilles.
all, no matter the enemy.
You don't
Ricky
need to
can win
inflict
by
ability down on
himself.
these guys, Ricky.
Let's get this done and dusted.
Ricky can win by himself.
And there's
I
our
will
walking
give it my
insecticide
all,
achievement.
no matter the enemy.
Wanted to get that just for consistency's sake. It's the wrong menu. And I want to head back to Colony 9 just to end off the video. So yeah, we took on 3 little standalone quests. There's no series that come out of any of them. They're just individual quests that we finished up. Next time we start taking on some of the quest chains in the area. Because, you know, not all quests just stand alone. Oh, I'll see you then.